I hear this common misconception all the time that they say you are the product of your environment. And I tend to disagree because I've been in a pretty bad environment for about 10 years now and still going. Um, I moved from California to Detroit, Michigan in a pretty rough neighborhood. It's not rough no more, but it was when I first moved here. And I did go through an identity crisis, and I was seeing myself cling on to my peers and do the things that they did on a day-to-day basis. But what I'm here to tell you is that once you get older and you become conscious enough to know what's really going on, you become what you do on a day-to-day basis. So whatever you're doing on a day-to-day basis, whatever you preach, whatever you believe in, that's what you become. So if you're preaching good, you're going to be good. But if you're preaching bad, you're going to do bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, makes sense. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, They Know B3. Life coach, personal trainer. I do it all. You know what I'm saying? Anything with the mind, body, or spirit, that's me. We are sitting about 369 subscribers right now at the time of this recording. And I want to say I thank everybody who supports me, bro, because it's not easy to get up every day to just turn on the camera and just go at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm seeing results, and I know it's a slow pace, but I appreciate y'all for showing the love that y'all show. And let's get into the video. I want to talk about being a product of your environment, bro. So I know that I'm not making this about race, but the black community, we grow up in rougher neighborhoods, and we tend, whatever we see the big rims, we see the chains, we see the grills, we see everything that look flashy and good, but they don't tell you what come with it, or how they get in it, or what's the narrative that they pushing for you to go get that type of lifestyle. So like I was saying, I grew up in the hood, man, the ghetto, as you'll say. I grew up in the hood, and when I was younger, I definitely thought I was something that I know good and well I was not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up when I was younger, I had both my parents in the household, and I grew up with a nice lifestyle. I took trips, I went places, and I was blessed and fortunate enough to see the things that my mom and dad had shown me. So once I moved here to Michigan, I got cool with people on the block. You know what I'm saying? We thought we was tough. We thought we was running stuff. We thought we was, hood, as you'll say. But in all actuality, bro, we was just lost. We had no guidance. We wasn't seeing the love from our peers. So we was like, okay, man, we finna go outside and cause havoc. We finna go try to fit in and do what we need to do to get this recognition and validation from people outside. But as I'm an adult now, I'm learning that it's okay to be different and have different goals than everybody else. This is your race. This is your time to take to get to the next level. You're no competition. Because I know the school system, they try to tell you, like, oh, you're not on the same level as your classmates. You need to go down a grade level. You need to go back a couple grades or whatever, because you're not on the same level or the same math grade as the grade that you in, or reading grade, whatever. So all of our life has always been a competition. It's always been a competition of validation and seeking validation and trying to fit in and be a product of our environment. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm older, it's a little bit different now because we're grown and we all on our own path. So we no longer have to be groomed and conditioned to think that we on the same path as somebody else, how we were in school. That's not the way it goes no more, bro. You're an adult now, so everything you do is strictly on you. So if you're going to college this year and this person's not going to college this year, that doesn't necessarily mean that you're not on track in life. If somebody graduated and you didn't graduate yet, that doesn't mean you're not on track in life. If somebody has 6 figures in their bank account and you don't have 6 figures in your bank account, it doesn't mean you're on the wrong path in life. It just means they got it a little quicker than you. You still have to wait your turn. You have to wait your time. I don't know when this became a whole competition thing. I mean, like I was saying, it started in school, but it's up to you to get that conditioning out of your head that we're no longer in this situation no more. So we no longer have to compete. And this world is full of envy and jealousy, bro. People are going to hate on you, whether you like it or not. People are going to hate on you. People are going to look at you sideways when they see you have this attitude or that attitude or this mindset or that mindset, or have this material or that material. They're going to look at you funny because they don't have it. You have some genuine people out here who will really rock with you, if they rock with you and like to see you win, because they know their time coming too. But it's really people out here who just leeching on you to see when you gon' flop. You know what I'm saying? Or could get as much as they can get out of you. It's that simple. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting kind of off topic. I do that. I tend to do that a little bit. But back to the product of the environment. Yeah, man, I just feel like school, that's probably the toughest part about getting unconditioned from that whole narrative, bro. Because school has really taught me, like, oh man, I'm not on the same reading level as my classmates. Does that mean I'm like dumb or something? Does that mean I'm slow? Whole time nobody told me that I would just had to move at my pace. Everything has always been a competition, and like in the younger days of life, everything has always been a competition. Who could get these sneakers out their parents? Who could get the latest game system out their parent? Who could get this and who could get that out their parent? Everything all falls down to material, and that's why we secretly in competition with folks. Or we see this person have this latest technology, or you feel me, this latest tech piece, or latest sneaker, or latest game system. Now we jealous, or we feeling some type of way. But whole time we not grateful for the stuff that we have in front of us, man. The small stuff that we have in front of us that other people don't have. They didn't preach gratitude to us in our younger days. So that's up to you to do that, like to be grateful for everything that you have and get the gratitude and bring it all in. Like, look, I'm at this point in my life. I have this. I'm right here. I know what I'm doing. We on track. We on course. That's all that matters, bro. It shouldn't have to be I don't have this yet. I don't have it right now, but I'm gonna work towards it to get it. And then when I get it, I'm gonna be satisfied and be grateful that I got it because I worked hard for it. That's the mindset we need to shift to, because like I said, in our younger days, we have always been in competition with our peers. But everybody has to go through it. That's a part of growing up. It's a whole growing up process. So everybody has to go through it. I went through it. You went through it. And you've adapted. I'm pretty sure you don't have that mindset that you had in elementary school, middle school, high school, because you're grown now. But we just got out of high school not too long ago, so you probably didn't adapt. But that's on you. You feel what I'm saying? Your time gonna come if that's what you're seeking. But yeah, man, like it's crazy because I'm still learning about it, bro. Like that seeking validation stuff, bro. It's a lot of it falls down on a lot of things, bro. It really does. It really does. But my whole thing that I'm preaching during this video is to tell you that you're not the product of your environment. I hate that saying. Let me not say hate. Let me catch myself. I dislike that saying, because when they say you're a product of or you say I'm a product of my environment, that's you basically telling yourself that I am what I'm around. So whatever you're around, you are. No. How? So if you're around a whole lot of people who commit crimes and do bad, does that make you the next? No. You could come from a bad place and turn it into good. That's what makes you different. But that's also what's going to set you apart from the rest, because that's a tough road to take. If you know you come from an area where good is not what's popular, or doing what's right is not what's popular, it's going to be a longer road for you until you get out of that environment. So you can either stay in that environment or you can leave it. It's up to you. So if your people's not in that environment, take the initiative to go to another environment where it feels more at home. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to walk on eggshells every day and dumb yourself down to be something you're not around your peers. You feel what I'm saying? And I tend to find myself doing that to this day. But I'm slowly pulling those strings, because I'm no longer seeking validation from nobody. This is strictly on me. This strictly falls on me, and this is my life, and it's your life as well. So I feel like you should take that very, very seriously and lock in with that, bro, because that's how it goes. That's how it goes, man. Like I said, you shouldn't seek validation from no one but yourself. Another topic I want to dive into, bro, is about, this may go off a little bit off a topic, but another thing about being a product of your environment is seeing what you see on social media. I say this all the time. Seeing what you see on social media has a huge role of making you a product of your environment. If you're following negative, you're going to get negative. You're going to feel negative. If you're following positive, you're going to do positive and get your life together. But that's going to be a different video. What I will suggest that you do, though, is find yourself outside of social media. I took like a 1 month to 2 month cleanse off social media, including Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I still was on YouTube. I don't know if y'all consider that social media, but I would just have strictly YouTube, and I would just figure out who I was as a person. I was reading books. I was journaling. I was really just finding out who I was and why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? That's really going to put you in the mind frame of figuring out who you really are and why you're here and what your sole purpose is. So my advice to you, bro, is to cling off of social media. Get off of social media, because it's only going to like confuse you even further. Like I said, they're pushing in motives around like why you're not here, you're lost here, you're not on track here, oh, you 2021 and you still not here. They gonna do all that. They gonna throw all that in your face, bro. They gonna throw all that negativity in your face. But it's like I said, it's strictly up to you if you want it bad enough. It all comes down to if you really want it bad enough, if you want to get out this situation in your life and go on to the next. It's that simple, man. But yeah, man, it was this quote this guy had told me. Well, he didn't tell me specifically, but he told it to the whole group. We were in a men's seminar retreat. I forget what you call it, but it was a group. It was men and women, but we were talking about men's emotions and feelings, because you know that's one thing we don't talk about. But that's another video. That's another video I'm gonna make. That's coming soon. We talk about men's emotions and how they feel. So the guy said the quote. He was like, "The mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open." I messed that up. I'm gonna say it again. Your mind is like a parachute. It only works when it's open. So if you open-minded and you know that you lack not expressing your emotions, or you feel some type of way towards something and you lack opening up about it, or you just like feel defeated, or if you know you don't have the motivation to get off social media, and you know you aware that you're not supposed to be on there because that's nothing but negativity. Like you said, your mind only works when it's open. So you got to be open-minded and take the initiative to want to do those things differently that you know it's not right for you. But yeah, y'all, I had to get that off my chest right quick, man. I hope y'all rock with the video. It's not gonna be super duper long. Y'all know this already though. Stay tuned for the upcoming vids, man. We got more vids coming. I'm really being consistent on this platform because it's going well. It's going well, but I gotta practice what I preach. I gotta still upload when I don't feel like it and plan it out in advance to really know what's going on with the channel. But y'all boys stay tuned for the next, man. Follow me on Instagram at TheyKnowB3. Follow me on Facebook at BJ Ashley. TikTok Overly3 They Know B3. And I also have my my subscription link on Instagram as well. It's a subscription for like $2.99 a month. Sign up, bro. I'm really gonna drop some gems on that page. And then I got more stuff coming in the future, but I'm not going to talk about it because I want it to be said and done. But as of right now, those are all my active platforms that I am on. You could go in there, follow me, bro. You could text me on there. I was thinking about doing like Zoom calls or whatever, but y'all got to tell me how y'all feel about that. Y'all gonna see everything on my social media. Mainly go to Instagram though. My main form of social media where I do updates and news is Instagram. So go follow me on Instagram at TheyKnowB3. Text me. Tell me what you like from the video. Drop it down in the comments below. I appreciate y'all for staying this long. And we gone. Have a good night. Hope y'all taking care of yourselves. I love y'all. Let's get it.